JCE Lumber Mill is a timber company with over 20 years in the market. That is why their experience and quality service position them as leaders in their field, making exports to North America, Asia, Africa, and of course locally. Its main shareholder is JCE Chile SA, a Chilean enterprise owned by a company formed mainly by Swedish businessman Christer Eriksson and John Chilean shareholders. JCE Chile SA also involved in real estate investment, construction, industrial, and private clinics representations. JCE Lumber Mill currently employs about 700 people in its various production processes within the plant in Los Angeles and participates in a joint project with CMPC Woods in the city of Constitution. Their products are made up of radiata pine lumber, and to work with raw material, JCE has an installed capacity of 350,000 cubic meters per year of sawing chips and 70,000 cubic meters of lumber remanufacturing. Currently on the ground in Los Angeles working in the production process of sawing, drying, plant, remanufacturing, and pellets plant wood fiber. Currently, the JCE company is on the ground in Los Angeles working on the production processes of sawing, drying plant, remanufacturing pellets, and plant wood fiber. JCE Lumber Mill during development has presented significant challenges, most notably being the leading timber company, obtaining the best value in the industry through the creation of products and services of excellence, optimizing resources, and achieving world-class operational standards. This process is essential for the development of the mill, as this is where all products begin to take the shape generated by the plant. This begins with the arrival of trucks, which come loaded with trees and are classified by the quality of the piece, not implying that any wood passes rigorous quality controls, JCE. After this, it passes the debarking machine, where they remove the bark from the tree and subsequently reclassified as their curvature, length, and diameter. Then the logs are placed in the various production lines, which are the thin and thick lines. After this classification is where they spend the chipping of logs, dividing several times until the final product. In the thin line, this process is monitored from the control room of the main engine, which is led by a highly qualified professional, which undergoes constant improvement exams. The thick and thin line both work from a large chipper part, skillfully manipulated by those in charge. The process goes through several stages to reach its final product. In total, 115 people work this area, which vary according to shifts. This line of operation has 4 machines to cut and chop wood, which tells the twin counter, saw, the chainsaw, the saw twin 2, a topper, and finally the T, which produce about 15,000 cubic meters per month. Moreover, in the dryer section and brushed, operators have licenses that are renewed every 3 years. The operator work with the furnace, which ranges from 300 degrees Celsius and emit vapors of more than 90 degrees Celsius. That is why it is necessary to end the constant preparation and to be careful when transiting through these wineries. This process works with the lumbering, which is entered into the holds to be dried for a couple of hours, to then be taken to the machine that separates them and rearranges to finally spend brushing and mooring for shipment. Finally, the remanufacturing process is where the finest work of the sawmill makes her capable of various tasks related to the construction or furniture. Its products include panels and moldings, which are currently in high demand. In this process, the laser machinery works through computer programming that suggests steps for cutting wood, which are ratified by the relevant technical. This cut is done by mobile saws, which are adapting according to the particular job that the operator informs them. It is worth noting how important the operator in this process is, since it is he who optimizes the machine's work and who is ultimately responsible for the product. Last but not least, it is transferred to process and export. This truck is loaded with already worked wood and brought to the various ports of the region to be exported to countries like China, US, Japan, Canada, Mexico, Morocco, Italy, and others. Places where the demand for our products is growing every day.